Okay, hey guys, the time is actually 8:50 p.m. Um, if you can hear me loud and clear, could you just give me a thumbs up? Because I do have a lot of background noise around me. So I just want to know if it's a little noisy, then I'm going to move away. Otherwise, I think it's okay as long as you can hear me. I have my talking points over here. You see it as well. If you're wondering where am I, I'm actually at the DailyMuscle Lighthouse, and we are here with the class happening right behind. And I'm going to talk to you for the next 15 minutes, and I want to run through 6 things that you can do starting right away for the remainder of the year. We have November, we have December, 2 months left. What can we do to make a difference to our physique, to make a difference to our health, to make sure that when it comes to January, this time January is going to be really, really different. Alright, so hang on there for a second.
Make sure your volume is muted if you're watching, so the audio will loop.
Okay. Great, okay, so I've got Simone watching. Simone, how come you're not here in the class? I have Gigi watching, and tell you what guys, could you just tell me where you are from? I think most of you all watching are from Malaysia, but could you tell me where you're from, like Ampang or Cyberjaya or Kelang, or this is a big shout out so I know where you're from, and then we'll start in a minute. While we wait for a few more, no, we're not waiting for a few more, we're going to start. Jeremiah, hey man. But yeah, so I know you guys, thank you for watching. So Simone, shout out, where are you from? Jeremiah, where are you from? No? Not coming through? That's strange. Okay, now, like I said, I hope you guys can hear me. So, let's get right into it. Because, like I said, I do want to finish in less than 15 minutes. So, first point. But before that, you're definitely going to want to tune in to the end. Because I'm going to tell you how you can stand a chance to win a spot in our upcoming 4-week I don't want to really call it a challenge, but we have a 4-week program which is called Burn Fat and Give Back. And I'm going to tell you how you can win yourself a spot. But that comes after I cover the 6 tips, alright? So, let's go on to the first thing I want to say. It's about balancing your meals. So, typically year-end holiday season, we are totally exposed to cookies, fruitcake. Fruitcake has to be my favorite thing to eat end of the year. I could eat a lot of fruitcake. But all of us, right, we have an open house that we get invited to. We have functions. We have company functions, year-end celebration, annual dinners. We have all these things that we want to navigate through. So the first thing is, I'm not saying don't go for these events. No, don't be the loser. Go for this event. It's year-end. Be seen, enjoy your year end, but make sure when you eat, your meals are balanced. Balance means don't go and just have dessert alone. Don't go and just have fruit alone. Don't go and just have bread and cakes and rice. You want to balance it. Balancing your meals means every time you eat, whether it's a buffet, whether it's going out to a restaurant with your colleagues, or last day of the year, New Year's Eve party, whatever it is, make sure that meal that you're having has some protein, has some carbohydrates, has some fat. Okay? I can always go way more detail into that. I'll be happy to explain that to you in another day, but make sure your meals are balanced. That is number 1. And when your meals are balanced and you're eating enough, you're gonna there's going to be less desire to snack. So one thing that happens to a lot of people during this typical year-end season is we like to snack, right? We have all these murukus and stuff. I'm trying to look for where the jar of muruku. We had one here. I think it's finished. Kim took it back home. Okay, there you go. But we are surrounded by all these treats. So when you have your meals balanced with enough protein, enough healthy fats, and you're eating enough for your breakfast, lunch, dinner, there's going to be less chances of you reaching out for a snack at 4 p.m., at 10 p.m. because you're feeling hungry, Why are you feeling hungry? Because you didn't eat enough, you didn't eat a balanced meal, your body needs more nutrients, so you're craving and you're going to end up overeating. Okay, so balancing your meals, very, very important. Point number 2 is, and this happens, all right, typical, whether it's Chinese New Year, Deepavali, whatever it is, minimize your drinks. If it's alcohol, minimize your alcoholic drinks. But if you go out for an open house or for a party or for a function, most hosts will not serve you plain water because it's considered rude to serve you plain water. So they'll serve you some fruit juice or they'll serve you a cocktail or something like that. I would rather eat my calories than to drink it. So an easy way to minimize weight gain, to minimize the unnecessary calories, is to not have these sugar-loaded drinks, right? And another thing, if it's alcohol that you're having, maybe limit yourself to 1 or 2 drinks, because going more than that to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 drinks, number 1 is that's a huge amount of calories. Number 2 is it's bad for you to drink that much. Number 3 is after you drink all of that, you're going to get the munchies. The munchies is that feeling where you feel really hungry after all those drinks. So after you've consumed thousands of calories, empty calories in the form of alcohol and sugar going in, you still end up overeating. So take it easy with the drinks. Opt for water, or if you want to be fancy, go for sparkling water or water with just a hint of lemon, something. There's so many options that you can do, because if you ask me, I'd rather eat a piece of cake than to drink something that's going to give me calories that's not going to satisfy me, right? So moving on, point number 3, stay active. Typically, at the end of the year, people like to freeze their gym memberships. They like to put their activity on hold. Why? Because January is coming. Let's do it then. Now we take the back seat on our movement, and that's really the last thing you want to do. Stay active. For some of us, that means starting a new workout program. How cool is that? When people are taking a break, you're starting something. That's never a bad thing. Behind me, we have a whole bunch of people moving. You see those shadows moving around? There's people behind me doing exercises. And I want to encourage you that during this typical season, and if you hold a gym membership somewhere and you always do this, which is to typically freeze your gym membership because year-end holidays, I invite you not to do that this time. If you have to travel, there are many options. There are home workouts that I can help you with. You could go for a walk. I remember a lot of my clients, one person, Indra, for example, who just went to the UK about a month ago. She walked. She brought her sneakers along. She walked and walked and walked. She walked a lot. So that kind of helps out if you're not going to be able to do your workouts. All right? So think about how you can stay active and not relax, because you want to keep your body moving. You want to be burning more calories. You want to keep your intake in balance. Otherwise, it's going to lead to weight gain. Next point, we're at number 4 now. Don't do this alone. Get an accountability partner. That means it's more fun even, and your results are going to, your success rate is going to be higher when you have someone you can report to. So if you have a friend who will do this with you, or if you have a friend who you could kind of tell them that, hey, I don't want to eat all the desserts that I usually have when I go for a buffet. Can you keep an eye on me? Reach out to someone. I'm sure if your friend is a good friend, they will be willing to help you out. A bad friend is someone who will not help you out and put an extra piece of cake on your plate and say, one more lah, just one more. What will that do? That's a bad friend. Beware. A wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? They're everywhere. But have a heart-to-heart chat with a friend. It could be with a spouse. It could be with the children. It could be family. It could be your parents. Tell them what you want to do. Give them the whole backstory. Be serious about it. And I'm sure your friend will help you out. Do it in a group even. If you have a support group, if you have friends online, there's so many support groups that you can reach out to and have people who have never actually met in face-to-face willing to help you out, all right? So don't do it alone. Get a partner, get someone who you can be accountable to. Point number 5, allow yourself some treats. So it's the holidays, it's the year end. I'm going to have a piece of fruitcake. I'll be lying if I say I'm not going to have it. I'm going to buy a piece of fruitcake and have little bits of it because I look forward to it. I don't want to deprive myself. I don't want to be unhappy. I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to feel restricted with my eating, with the whole year-end thing. Because then what's going to happen? It's going to backfire. If you're not happy with your diet, you're not going to stick to it. So why don't you allow yourself a little treat? If you told yourself the next 2 months, I'm not cutting out fruitcake, I'm not cutting out ice cream, I'm not cutting out cookies, but I'm going to have less. I'm going to allow myself to have it, but not the whole box. Okay, so don't be the loser in the table who says no to everything that's passed on to you. It's okay to say yes, but you shouldn't be saying yes every day, 3 meals a day. That's a different problem. Allow yourself a treat once in a while. And I'll tell you something. This is what I've been doing. This is coconut candy, and Ritu, one of our members, made these, and I love these. Because I don't know how to make them. My mom doesn't make them as well. And I don't want to buy them from the store because God knows what they put in it. But I love these. She gave me I think I had 10 pieces. I take one a day. One piece for Deepavali, she made it and she gave it to me. I enjoy this. I allow myself to have it. I don't eat the whole box. I eat it mindfully. I enjoy every single piece. I'm so tempted to have one now because I haven't had my piece for today. But in fact, I'm actually going to skip it because you know what? Because I've been having it every day, a small piece, I don't crave for it right now because I've allowed myself to have it. What would happen if I totally told myself that I cannot touch that candy? You know what's going to happen? I'm going to one day open the fridge and eat half the container. So that's bad. So allow yourself some treats. Don't be the loser. Have some fun. During this year end, okay? I got more points. Hang on. I'm at point 5. I'm at my last point. Here we go. Last point is to start now. There's nothing magical or special or auspicious about the 1st of January. It doesn't mean your body burns more calories. It's just another date, another number on the calendar. Yes or yes? So, why not this year? Start something now. Or next week. Oh, no. Start now. Start now, right? Instead of waiting for the 1st of January when everyone else is deciding to do something good for your body. You start now so that when it comes to the 1st of January, you can look at all your friends in the eye and tell them that you are already 2 months in. You've got a head start. It's like you are in a race and the referee allows you to start 20 seconds before the race. How cool is that? You're going to win. You have an advantage. So do that now. I'm allowing you to start your New Year's resolution now in October or in November so that, trust me, when it comes to January 1st, you're going to look back at all those great strides, progress that you've made for the past 2 months. You're going to be so happy that you started now. And you can thank me then. Don't thank me yet now. Thank me then when that happens. Okay? So that's my 6 tips. It's nothing we don't really know. But maybe you want to screenshot this or something. Anyway, this video is going to be here. And maybe you can pick one. Or maybe not pick all 6. Pick 2. 2 of your favorite things out of these 6 points that you're going to try. Don't have to do all 6 at one go. You have 2 months ahead of you and many months after that. From January, pick 1, pick 2, and work on that. And when you're successful with that, work on the next one. Okay? So that's it. That's my 6 points. Jeremiah did a screenshot. I'm guessing you're with your phone or something. But it's so cool to see a lot of you all here. A lot of you all are my members who have been doing my online coaching programs. And it's so good to see you guys here. And you know that these 6 things that I'm just discussing now actually makes a difference, right? So I did say I'm going to tell you how you're going to get a chance to get a spot in our upcoming program. So this is something that we are starting on the 20th of November. Starting 4 weeks. So it's a head start. You have almost a month, right? But the program is called Burn Fat, Give Back. Basically, it's a 4-week program. You're going to come here to the Lighthouse. You're going to get 16 group workouts that you can participate in. You're going to get one-on-one time with me and the team to look over your diet. You're gonna get a private Facebook group. You're gonna get a whole bunch of things for the 4 weeks. And at the end of the 4 weeks, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you 200 ringgit in your hand to go shopping with us. Not alone. You're going shopping with us and the team. We're heading over to a toy store. We're gonna buy toys, brand new toys. A whole bunch of us gonna go raid the toy store, buy a whole bunch of toys, and we're gonna give those toys to the children who are in need, who have been rescued by Orphan Care. And Orphan Care is a charity, a place, a baby hatch that rescues children that have been abandoned by their parents. Most of them sometimes since birth. So when parents dump their babies, they actually have a safe place that parents can dump their babies at, rather than leaving the child in the dustbin. So these kids are taken, and Orphan Care does the necessary for the children, gets them registered, gets an IC, a birth certificate, and all that done for the infants, and then they place them in suitable homes, in homes and families that they have already interviewed and seen. Kim and I have just been always super supportive of Orphan Care for the past 3 to 4 years. Even, and we've done a lot of work, and yearly, and even recently when Kim did her book launch, 5 ringgit from every book that she sells goes to Orphan Care. So Orphan Care is not new to us, it's not new to what we're doing, it's just that this time we want to give a whole bunch of toys, brand new toys, that we can pass to Orphan Care to distribute to these parents who may not be very well off, and just to put a smile on the face of these children. That's really our goal. Okay, so I'll be shopping money after the 4-week workout program. That's what we're going to do. So that's the Burn Fat Give Back program. It starts on November 20th. And I'm going to give I'm going to give away 1 free spot to the program. And I can just tell you that the program is worth at least 500 ringgit. So you're going to get that for free. What you need to do is actually just PM me, if I don't have it already, your email address. So don't comment it below, but send me a private message, and this is your email address, okay? And I'm going to add you to the VIP list. So number 1 is, if you're not the lucky winner, you still stand a chance to purchase the membership for the 4-week program at a super discount before we open it up to the public to buy. So you get on our VIP list, all right? So that's really what it is. Burn Fat Give Back. I'm super excited. We have a 1-month head start before the program starts, but that's pretty much it. So I hope you got something out of today's sharing session. Let me know if you have any questions. Just comment below. I'll get back to it and comment when I have a chance to. I reply every comment that I get. And remember to PM me your email address so I know you want to be in the running to win the spot for Burn Fat Give Back. Alright? So have a good night, guys. I will talk to you soon, and I'll see you at the next video.